Hello amigos, ¿cómo está? My name is Dan and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking all about Chivas versus Cholos at the Akron Stadium, and it was a must-win game, let's be real about that. Having an atrocious season so far, really. Obviously drawing in the CONCACAF Champions League as well midweek wasn't in the plan really, and and in the league as well we're doing quite terribly right now. But this was a winnable game, always was a winnable game. It's a game that we should be winning again. We've had a couple of those this season already, and we've slipped up, but this time we managed to hold on and get a 2-1 victory. And tale of two halves really. The first half I think started off quite slowly. The first 10-15 minutes or so was quite atrocious, to be honest with you. Cholos really showing why they're at the bottom of the table right now, and we weren't showing anything either, to be fair. We were showing that we were still kind of nervous on the ball, giving the ball away. PULIDO, cannoning a shot. He had a wide open goal, his first chance of the game, and he created the crossbar, and he should have scored that goal, to be honest with you. And you're thinking, okay, here we go, this is the way it's going to go. But he bounced back and got a really good goal, scored the first goal of the game, and his first goal since coming back from the MLS. And and pretty much almost straight away after that, Piojo goes and gets a goal as well, assisted by Mateo Chavez, who I thought had a really good game. And then you're thinking, okay, see out the rest of this half. I thought we were going to score a couple more, to be honest with you. I thought when the second goal went in, the Cholos were reeling. They were all over the place. I think we could have got some more goals. Pulido missed another sitter. I think KK missed a couple of decent chances as well. And Yao Padilla coming off on the second half. I'll talk about him actually in a minute. You're thinking, okay, seeing out the first half, 2-0 into the half time would be great, and then we go and concede a soft corner. A rare mistake from Talarang. Like I said, he's not the finished article right now. He's a phenomenal goalkeeper, and he absolutely deserves to be Chivas' number one and be in and around the L3 squad as well. But he's not the finished article. He's only 24 years old, and he's still got he hasn't reached his prime yet. He's still got things to learn, and this game showed it. I mean, it always looks bad when a keeper comes out from a corner and misses the ball, and they head the ball and it goes in. So he has to learn from that. I'm pretty sure he will. By the time he's 27, 28, I think he's going to be Mexico's number one. That's pretty obvious in my opinion, barring injuries or whatever. Going into the half-time 2-1 was a bit disappointing. I absolutely should not have let Cholos score on us. They're an atrocious team right now. However good they were a couple of years ago, they're not that now. But it is what it is. You think, okay, regroup in the half-time, come out the second half, get another goal at least, and then we're cruising. That never happened, obviously. If anything, I think we let Cholos back into the game in the second half. They looked far more dangerous. They troubled us quite a bit, actually. Bearing in mind that they were fouling us the entire game, let's be real. The amount of times they kicked our players and didn't get a yellow card. I think by the time it got to the 80th minute, they only had one yellow card. But then they go and get a player sent off. Rightfully so. I mean, a horrific tackle on Romo, high studs from behind as well, absolute straight red, probably the clearest red card you're ever going to see in your life. And you're thinking, okay, cool. They've been kicking us the entire game, but okay, cool. One man down. And you think to yourself, well, it's going to be a little bit harder to break them down now. It's notoriously difficult to play against 10 men, actually. I'm thinking, if they get a lucky, stupid goal and it gets 2-2, then all hell's going to break loose. They came close to a couple of chances. They hit the post, if I'm not mistaken. But we held on. We got the 2-1 victory. That's all we needed. What I will say is, obviously, Garcia was serving, I think, his third game, or his second game. I think it's 3 league games, so I think his second game of his suspension, and still managed to not have a perfect game. Questionable substitutions, and what I mean by that is, Yao Padilla absolutely deserved to come on. I think it's reasonable to see why KK would come on. I'm not quite sure why he also came on, to be honest with you. I think our midfield was doing alright. Obviously, Romo did get injured and late in the second half, but still questionable for Osso to come on. I don't think Osso should have come on, in my opinion. But sticking Keiko up front as a striker is very weird. I think Padilla had a really good game. I think he absolutely deserved to start this game. Again, so dangerous. I mean, it's so dangerous. The way he runs with the ball, gets into good areas. The end product's a little bit not there, but he's such a good player. Um, and obviously, Mateo Chavez had to come off. He was on the yellow card. He looked like he was having a kind of a bit of a hoo-ha with the referee, so I can understand why he came off. But I think he had a really, really good game, to be honest with you. Got an assist for Pierre goal. It was everywhere, especially in that first half. Like, he made a couple of good interceptions, and like I said, I tweeted out, like, I know it's completely easy to understand why we rejected a $1.5 million bid for him in the January transfer window, because A, he's worth more than that, and B, I think he's our best left back now. Castillo is a bit of a shout, but we're kind of light in centre defence now. So Castillo playing centre back maybe, or maybe right back. Mozo's back now. He's obviously fit and he's back in the right back spot. But yeah, I think Chavez has a shout for being one of our best left backs right now, and why would we leave ourselves light in the left back spot? And selling for pennies, a decent player. I think, if Chavez sees the rest of the 6 months out and then we sell him in the summer after having a decent season, I wouldn't complain about that. And bringing Brizuela on, I'm going to kind of understand bringing him on, seeing the last few minutes of the game out. He didn't really offer him much, but he didn't really have time to be honest with you. The only thing I'm really annoyed about is Hormiga not coming on. If he's on the bench, then he should be fit to play. And it's just a bit worrying for me that he didn't come on for Pulido. I think that was a very, very obvious change to make. I think Hormiga would have come on and absolutely run a tired XOLOS backline ragged. I think he would have got a goal if he'd come on. Yeah, very strange, but that's my real only complaint with Garcia right now in this game in particular. Is Hormiga I would have started him, to be honest with you, but you can understand why Pulido started this game. But yeah, an obvious change would have been Hormiga on for Pulido. 20 minutes to go. Let Hormiga run that backline ragged. He would have gotten a goal, in my opinion. Very strange. Very strange to put Keiko striker as well. Very odd. Keiko, I think he's on his way out, to be honest with you. He missed a couple of really good chances. He probably should have scored in this game. Didn't. And he's having a very, very indifferent season, and he's not starting games right now for Garcia either. And I just feel like something's off with Cade. I feel like he's on his way out, to be honest with you. But yeah, anyway, I mean, obviously the 3 points is all that matters right now. We need to start getting higher up the table. We've dropped way too many points as it is. This is a good chance for us to, solidify a bounce back now. Because we got CONCACAF Champions League in midweek again, and then obviously Toluca as well. Away from home next weekend. That's going to be such a hard game. They're such a good team, and I'm worried for that game, to be honest with you. But like I said, we have to bounce back at some point. This is a decent win for us, even though it's not perfect. But yeah, yet again, our best players are our youngsters right now. Chavez, I think, was probably one of the best players on the pitch today. Pulido got a really good goal. It's really good to see him get his first goal again. Like I said, Piojo deserved a goal. He's been a bit of a ghost this season, to be honest with you. And it always, like I said in the last video, it always takes him 4 or 5 games to kind of get going, and he starts scoring regularly. So hopefully he starts scoring regularly. He needed a goal, and I think it was a long time coming, and it was a good goal. You couldn't have missed, to be honest with you. It was good to see those two playing and scoring goals, obviously, but I think Mateo Chavez was brilliant. I think Hugo Cabreras is absolutely a starter for us right now. Such a lightning quick player, has no fear at all, and he's going to have such a big career. I mean, I can't rave about this kid enough. And then Yao Padilla coming on and doing really well as well. I think he deserved an assist or a goal in this game, but it'll come. He'll start scoring more goals. Obviously, he's got a couple of goals already. So yeah, like I said, our youngsters are doing the best things for us this season so far, which is a good thing to see, and hopefully we can just build on that and get going and have a good run of fit form, because there is still time to turn the season around. We can still reach Ligia. We just got to keep going and improve. I think Garcia's got one more game suspension with Toluca game, and you're thinking, well, really, I mean, it's going to be one of the hardest games of the season, and he's not going to be there, so it's going to be interesting to see how we do against Toluca away. But right now, I'm good. I'm not perfectly happy. We should have got a clean sheet. We should have scored 2 or 3 more goals. This should have been a 5-0, 6-0, in my opinion. Pulido should have had a hat-trick. Keiko should have had at least one. Piero's goal, obviously, as well. But it is what it is. I mean, 3 points right now is all I care about. And we move. And Garcia still needs to prove himself. He's not covered himself in glory, like I said, like I've been saying, this whole season so far. I think he did alright this game. I think I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Mainly the 3 was the fact that the substitutions were a little bit weird. Like I said, Padilla coming on and Hormiga coming on and even Keiko coming on would have been reasonably good substitutions, in my opinion. It's just very odd that Hormiga hasn't played yet. Whether they were kind of thinking he's not quite ready yet. If he's not quite ready yet, then he shouldn't be on the bench. We had Chicharito on the bench. Maybe we could have brought him on. I think by the time we got to like 65, 70 minutes, I think Pulido was done. And I think, a young Hormiga coming on with loads of energy would have done really dangerous work against XOLOS. But it is what it is. Let me know what you thought about this game. Let me know what you think about the youngsters right now. I think that, like I said, I think that they are the only positive from this season so far. And we just need to go and win against the CONCACAF Champions League now, win that game, and then try and get a decent result against Toluca. I mean, even a draw away at Toluca isn't a bad result for us right now, considering where we are. And the players that we're bringing in, we just got to keep giving our play. We've got to keep giving Chavez, Yael Padilla, Cabreros, and then eventually Hormiga a real chance. And give them as much minutes as possible because they are all going to be top players for us. So, let me know what you think about the season so far and the season to come. Do you think we can get back into the Liga spot? Do you think we can bounce back in the CONCACAF Champions League and go far in that tournament? I don't really hold much hope for that, to be honest with you. I think we'll get to the next round, but how deep we go is very questionable right now. But now let me know what you think about Toluca game as well. Do you think we have any chance in that? Because I can understand people being a bit pessimistic about it, but I feel like we can do it, but we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Check me out on TikTok as well. I'm on TikTok now, same handle, Elderman86. So check me out there, and we'll talk there if you want to as well. So anyway, guys, look forward to seeing your comments, and thanks for subscribing already. I really do appreciate it, and all the new guys, I really appreciate you guys subscribing, and hope you're enjoying the channel so far. And hopefully talk to you all guys very soon. I won't be back in midweek for the CONCACAF Champions League. I'll be back for the game, the Toluca game early next week. So stay tuned for that. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.